Oh man, that coffee is hot. Woo. All right, guys. Good morning. Happy hump day. Happy cookie day in Jack's case. Hope y'all are doing well. And let's check out and see who we got hanging out with us today. Got a few thumbs up going over there. That looks good. Let's see here. We got Troy Pritchard's in the house. He said, "Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day." Thank you for the thumbs up, Troy. Uh, Larry Galt's here this morning. 70s in our future. 45 degrees Saturday morning. Wow. Good deal. Mark Lindsay's here. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you this morning. John Howard. Good morning, he says. Thumbs up. Thank you. Let's see. George Ruffus. Good morning to all you, the coffee session attendees. Yep. Good morning to all of you. Clyde's here. Good morning, Clyde. Let's see who else we got here. Gary Hammett. Good morning, sir. Dave Mack says, "Morning, another beautiful day to walk in the North Georgia mountains." Yep, nice and cool here today. It's almost nippy, but it's not quite. It's just about perfect. Got the door wide open, lots of fresh air coming in. Life is good. Leo Steger's here. Good morning, Leo. Happy hump day to you. Paul Stewart, good morning, sir. Well, let's see. I'm sad to report that somebody in Atlanta got offended again. They're going to be removing, not get this now, it's not a statue. It's it's a chunk of concrete, cement, with an inscription of some kind on it with dates and stuff like that, and a cannon sitting on top of it. But apparently somebody has, you know how they are. Somebody got offended. So yeah, they'll be moving that up and putting it in storage or something. They might as well just destroy it, I guess, because if you're just going to put it in some old storage building, they're probably not going to bring it back out. But I guess that'll make everything right. I don't know. I don't quite understand all this trying to appease a very small few and just erase history. I don't get it. But there's a lot of things I don't get. Big news today. Jeff Bezos and the Amazon guy. He's going to be well, he's not probably, but his people are shooting off a rocket. And Bill Shatner. You know who Bill Shatner is, right? Star Trek dude. It was a Star Trek? No, it wasn't Star Trek. What was it called? Whatever he was. Yeah, it was a Star Trek, I guess. I don't know. I'm not one of them geeks, so I don't know. But anyway, 90 years old, Bill Shatner's going to be taking off on that rocket. And I understand it's scheduled for 10 a.m. this morning. So right about now, 90-year-old Bill Shatner's probably sitting on top of that thing. Getting ready to go. I thought it was interesting, though. It's, I just looked up a little story about it before I come out here, and they said, no problem rolling it out to the launch pad, and the scheduled takeoff is right on time. No worries there. It should take off at 10 a.m. but I wish somebody would explain to me how they can move a rocket out to the launch pad and take off with all this god awful weather we're having. Because I mean, Southwest Airlines, they can't fly due to weather. So I don't understand how we can launch a rocket uh, in all this inclement weather. I don't get it. Anyway, I got to tell you, they've been doing these. Let's see, who was it? Somebody did one, then Amazon did one. I think it was, what's that guy's name? Bronson, whatever his name is, the other rich dude. But I got to tell you, I hope I am wrong. I hope I am way wrong, but I got a bad feeling about this one. I got a bad feeling, and I hope I'm wrong, but it's due for somebody to really screw up and make a mistake, or didn't check this bolt, make sure it was tight enough, or something. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about it, and I hate it that Bill Shatner's on this one, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. Let's see. Larry Galt says, Dave, did you ever finish the gauge sharpening jig you were building? Well, yes and no. I started to build a little thing, and then I realized that when I got ready to glue it together to make the little thing, the stand like that, I thought, well, that's stupid because I'm blocking my switch. Now, I could, I had the thing plugged into a power strip, so I could leave it turned on, and I thought, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. So I have not built the little thing, but I tell you, I've basically been just sharpening without really anything. Basically, just taking the tool over there, holding it, being real steady and slow, and turn it. And that's how I've been sharpening my tools. Now I still have the little jig thing that I need that for my bowl gouge because it's got the Irish grind on it, swept back, and but I haven't built anything for that. But yeah, I've just been getting by. And of course, the other thing with the carbide tools, I bought this thing here, this little sharpening thing. And you just set this down. It's like about the size of a credit card. And you just set this down and put a little of this honing solution. They make a whole bunch of different kinds. And then take the carbide thing off and just put your finger on it, rub it for about 30 seconds and wipe it back off, stick it back on the tool. And it's like a brand new tool. But I did finish this thing yesterday. It's my little piece of cedar. And you'll notice that I kept these wings pretty thick because if you look now, picture it, the tree's growing like this. The tree's going this way. So you got a pith right here. And if you look close, I don't know if you can see it, there's a crack running right there where that pith is, from the pith out to the edge of the bowl. And then where the pith comes out the other side, it's the same thing. I've got a crack, and actually you can see it better there because there's a little piece of bark that chipped out when I was doing that one. So I kept the wings pretty thick, but I was able to get it turned down, and it didn't come out too bad. But I got to tell you, it is really scary when you're turning something like this that's got cracks in it, and you're just, you're trying to stand back out of the way, and so that when it flies apart, you don't get some shrapnel hitting you. And then all of a sudden you hear a big bang, and it says damn acorns fall out of the thing hitting you're sitting there just waiting for the thing to blow up, and all of a sudden you bam, and it's like, oh man. So yeah, it made me flinch a few times with those stupid acorns hitting the metal roof. But anyway, there's there's that. Didn't film any of it. Just was out here playing around. Uh, let's see here. Missing some comments. Mark says we can put the cannon on top of Stone Mountain. Yeah. Heck, they'd like to move Stone Mountain or sandblast it or whatever. They probably will eventually one day. They'll get enough snowflakes to cry about that, and there won't be any history left, just all fake stuff. Clyde says next have to burn history books. Yeah. Deny your history and you're bound to repeat it. Tear down all reference to our history. Well, that's why when the the thing in Germany, the Auschwitz and all that, that's why they said, make sure you take lots of pictures because we want to make sure people don't forget this. They, if you just told people this is what we saw, they'd never believe it because it was such atrocities. But that's why they took lots of pictures. That's why a lot of that stuff's still there today. And that's the way it should be. But anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I guess if something goes wrong, it's probably the way Captain Kirk would have wanted to go. Gary says a rocket only needs a little hole in the weather to go through. Well, I guess there's not a big enough hole for Southwest Airlines, huh? God bless them. God bless them. Hope they stick to their guns. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Thomas says, as opposed to the space needed for a whole. Okay. Okay. I think maybe you guys miss my sarcasm in my voice sometimes. Let's see. Mark's trying to get his Gatton CNC moved, I guess. Gotta get the nephews lined up here. And the wings make it hard to sand. Larry said he just noticed my tea. Yeah, I made 2 of them the other day when I made these. So, as well as some others. You haven't seen the other ones I've made yet. Jim Senecola's in the house. Good morning, Jim. I have a link I'll share with y'all. You may want to watch it. You may not. Doesn't matter. But, I think it was yesterday I was talking about the AI stuff. I saw that video. And anyway, I ran across this one this morning. Popped up in my feed or whatever. And this one is not the same thing I watched the other day, but it's about the same thing. And it's weird because I didn't even, because I don't watch regular TV, but this apparently was on 60 Minutes this past Sunday. They did a segment on it, but man, watch it if you want. But it's scary when you think about that stuff. It's all about that fake video and stuff and how, they can. But yeah, there was some dude. I'll tell you just a little bit. I won't give away the whole thing if you're going to watch it. But there was a guy in Europe somewhere. I forget where he was. But anyway, he did this thing where he made Tom Cruise fake. Everybody knows Tom Cruise. But they had it like where he can play guitar and he was playing. And I don't think he can really play guitar, but he was doing all this stuff. And they did several videos. And people were just freaking out and it was all going viral and stuff. And then he finally came out and said, oh, wait, this is a fake. This is a parody. And he had taken, I guess, a guy that had worked as Tom Cruise's double or something. And because he looked a lot like Tom Cruise, he had his mannerisms and stuff down. And then all the computer had to do was make Tom Cruise's face appear on this guy. And of course, this guy could play guitar and do all this other stuff. So, yes. So that guy fooled a lot of people. Now, he wasn't playing, he said he wasn't trying to fool people. It was all a parody. But yeah, it's scary when you think about how it's going to be literally impossible to tell the difference between the real deal and fake stuff in the future. So I don't know. That's I'll probably be dead and gone by that time of that, I guess. Hope so. But it's coming fast, man. It's really coming fast. But y'all check that out if you want to. Yeah, sometimes, Mark, when I watch your videos, I'm thinking, is that really him? Or is that? Might be an imposter. Well, let's see. Got a few minutes left, and I got really nothing else. Jack's had all his cookies, resting quietly. Let me give a Jack Cam shot here just for the heck of it. There he is. I did clean up my mess. You can see all the. It's really smelling good in here too, by the way, because that was a piece of cedar that I turned. So, in fact, I took my my little bucket. You can't see it. It was probably in that last camera shot, but I have a Home Depot bucket, 5-gallon bucket that I use to just sweep up the big part of the shavings and dump them in that bucket. And then what I need to get around behind the machine and stuff, I use my shop vac. But actually, my bucket was full, so I went and dumped it in the fire pit yesterday and put all the cedar shavings in that bucket. So it smells really good in here right now. Mark says, it's me. Computers ain't this dumb. All right. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but let's see. George says, the AI parody has dire implications. Just imagine a general in collusion with a foreign power saying the president has. Yeah, that's exactly. I keep thinking of, they keep saying they're doing this for good, not evil. But I'm thinking, well, name me an example where it would be good. I can't think of one. I can think of a ton of them where things could go really wrong. But I can't think of anything good of that. You don't need to create fake stuff. There's enough of that going on out there now. So I don't know. All right, we got about 10 minutes left here. I want to talk about something else. I've been going to talk about this for a while, but I keep forgetting because it's not like it's high priority or anything. But what is the deal? I know some of you guys are more in the know than I am. But what is the deal with all these little 15-second TikTok videos? And I'm not talking about, in general, the TikTok videos. I'm talking about and then they do the dance thing to that. The song's called Forget Me Nots or something like that. What is the deal? Everybody's doing it. Is that some kind of challenge thing or something? I don't get it. I mean, it's kind of cool because some of them it's like, a mom and her daughter or something. So they're dancing together, and some of them are actually pretty good. They're really in sync and stuff like that. But I'm like, I wonder if I did one of those. If I don't know, if I probably couldn't get Jack to do it with me. But yeah, I don't understand because they're everywhere. You cannot scroll more than a couple of things, and boom, there's one of them. And you hit, and you hit it and to watch it, and it's the same thing. I mean, it's different people, you know, but man, who if that's a challenge, that people are going nuts over that. I don't know. I just, and of course, speaking of challenges, I told you about, I don't know, probably a month or so ago, and this is one of those stupid TikTok things. There was a challenge. I forget what they call. I think they called it the dish challenge. I think, and it was where they were challenging students to go into. Uh, Jack's just growling out there. Somebody's bothering him. Challenge students to go into school, sneak screwdrivers and wrenches and stuff into school and steal stuff. And they were stealing like, all the restroom equipment, stealing the paper towel rack and, taking pipes off the wall, just crazy stuff. And, but the whole challenge was you have to photograph it or video it, I should say, with TikTok and then post it online. So, of course, pretty much all of them were getting caught because that's part of the challenge. You got to video yourself doing it to show that you're cool enough to do it. And then, of course, that makes it easy for them to catch you. But anyway, I guess that was September's challenge or whatever. So it's over. And now they have one for October where the challenge is to record yourself or get somebody else to record you walking up and slapping a staff member of the school on the backside. So this is going to get interesting because they've already had, the reason I saw it this morning on the news is there was a school superintendent from, I forget what school system he was from. Yeah, Bart said he just got here. Okay, tell you what, we'll just start over, okay? No, you didn't miss anything. You missed the whole dang show, you wouldn't miss anything. But anyway, they had this superintendent on there talking, trying to warn them, saying, hey, if you guys think you want to be cool and do this challenge, go ahead, but we will, we'll have you arrested for assault. We're not playing. So, but I don't know who comes up with these stupid challenges, but what's even worse is that people are stupid enough to do them. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. What's a criminal record? Doesn't matter. I don't know. Crazy, crazy stuff. Stupid people do stupid things. Yeah. 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 Thin in the herd, Mark says. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're kind of overtaken. So, at least to me, it seems like there are more stupid people out there than there are ones with common sense these days. But, or at least, I guess it seems that way because a lot of the ones with common sense just don't say anything. They're not outspoken like some of us. But yeah, I saw. Where did I see it now? Can't remember where I saw it. But anyway, I saw another "Let's Go Brandon" chant. Where the heck was it? I can't remember where it was. Anyway, big, huge crowd and they got the chant going, and it's so hilarious, and it's going to get to the. I was watching, where now they're saying that they hope that people will start doing that everywhere, and not just once in a while, but like during the whole freaking game. That way the networks wouldn't be able to broadcast the game because they'd have to just bleep everything. So that would be my challenge to everybody out there. Get the Let's Go Brandon chant going, and see how the networks do covering that. They'd probably do just like that dumb reporter at the NASCAR thing. Oh, look, they're chanting, "Let's go." Wait a minute, what are they saying? Oh. Anyway, just remember, if you're having a bad day today, just remember one thing. You're not John Gruden. Man, he's in some stuff, isn't he? I hadn't even been paying attention to that, but without even trying to pay attention to it, you keep seeing this stuff where I guess they're canceling him. He's kicked out of everything, I guess. They're saying he won't ever do anything, won't ever coach football again, won't ever. I didn't even realize he was coaching again. I know he used to be on the, one of the analysis guys, which I don't know why they have so dang many of them. But yeah, he's all in some stuff. And then I saw something this morning that now somebody's kicking up a stink saying, well, wait a minute. How come he's the only one out of this whole organization? Solar Man, your team came up in that article I was reading. So it's something about the Washington football team, I guess is what they're called. So I don't know. There's a lot of emails and stuff that they're digging into, and this is stuff that was like 10 years ago or whatever. But anyway, it's like they're not saying that John Gruden didn't do wrong, but they're saying, well, wait a minute, he's not the only one talking. He's sending these emails to somebody, and somebody's sending them back. So there's more than one person going on here. But apparently, they're trying to protect the Washington football team and throw John Gruden under the bus, which I'm not a John Gruden fan. I never liked him ever. Something about him, I just never liked him. But I dang sure don't watch NFL stuff now. So that's why I'm kind of late to the game finding out what's going on with him, I guess. But yeah, that's true. Social media has made it where, when somebody does something stupid, you find out pretty quick. Let me tweet that. And of course, you know how it is. Once it's on the internet, it's there. These people get all fired up about something, and then I'll show them. I'll tweet something, and then 2 seconds later they go, "Well, I probably shouldn't have done that." So they delete the tweet, but it's already been screen captured and shared a million times by somebody. So you better stop and think before you say something. But anyhow, well, I guess I'll go in, pop my pills, and see if I can watch Bill Shatner take off into the wild blue yonder. Like I said, hope it goes well. I just got a bad feeling. Sometimes you have a gut feeling about something, and then something happens. You go, man, I knew it. I just didn't feel good about that. And that's the way I feel about this. But hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Anyway, y'all get out there and have yourself a good hump day. Appreciate you hanging around, drinking coffee with me this morning. I don't know why you guys do it, but you do. So I appreciate you. And anyway, we're going to get out of here. And y'all come back. Should be back tomorrow for number 411. 411. All right. Everybody have a good and happy hump day. We'll see y'all.